Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of my Southampton career mode. As you can see, we are sitting 5th in the table and we've got some big games coming up in this episode, so do make sure you stay tuned to the end. We've got Liverpool now, we've got Chelsea a bit later on, and it is a good game against Chelsea. As you can see, Liverpool's starting 11, they've got that prick Luis Suarez starting up front. Really don't like him, and I don't want him to go to Arsenal. I just want him out of the Premier League altogether. And as you can see, there's my starting lineup. It's a pretty average team. I'm sort of liking where I'm going. It's not the greatest team in the Premier League, probably not real life big enough to challenge for Europe, but I reckon I can make a good run out of it. But yeah, it's all about picking up them points. But it starts off really bad. Sturridge manages to get in down the wing, and Luis Suarez is there to header in the goal. And I really hate the fact I'm conceding goal to this prick. Klein runs from to the area and finds punch on, just gets the back of the net. He's so underrated in this game. But later on in the first half, Liverpool do come close hitting the post, but wouldn't have mattered anyway because Sturridge was down injured. But yeah, Liverpool still enjoy great playing. Perrin does get a save, and Suarez once again is there to tap in the ball with 10 minutes left. But Klein finds Mayuka, and that's actually Nathaniel Klein's second assist of the game. I think that's brilliant for a right back. And the final score does end at 2-2. It was a good point. I reckon any team that goes to Anfield and gets a point, that's a decent result. But we get some good news after the game. Ramirez is soon going to be able to join up with the first team. And after that point against Liverpool, we are now sitting in 5th place, 24 points, 2 points behind QPR, but we do have a game in hand. This starting 11 hasn't really changed that much. Pancho, Lallana, Rodriguez and Mayuka in the attacking positions. But to be honest, if my team draws against Liverpool at Anfield, I don't really think the team would need too much of a change. But in the 25th minute, Lallana's shot is saved and Rodriguez is there to smash home the rebound. And that gives us a 1-0 lead against a team which we really should be beating. I always look to be able to pick up 3 points against teams such as Reading. But Rodriguez finds Klein in the area, Klein's shot is saved, and once again for the second time in the game, we're there to score the rebound, but this time it was actually Mayuka. Mayuka then run down the wing, finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez, just outside the area, smashes the ball past the keeper. That's a 3-0 lead at half time. Literally, there's absolutely no chance in Reading catching us up. But Canu comes close there, but then in the last 12 minutes of the game, I have no idea what Perrin was doing there. I was absolutely furious with him after that. Didn't even go and jump for the ball, he just let the ball go past him, giving Reading that 1 goal back. And then moments later, after some really poor defending, Carico managed to head the ball home from a corner, and that sort of put me on the edge. It was 3-2 with 4 minutes left, but luckily we did hold on, managed to get all them 3 points. But our next game, as you can see, despite winning that, we're now 6th, but we're still with a game in hand. But our next game is against Chelsea. They are challenging for the title. As you can see, they're near the top of the league, just behind Man United. And as you can see, Chelsea's team is not their strongest team. Hazard, Barr, Leluca, Lampard, Cole and Cahill all on the bench. But does not take it away from any of their other players, such as Mata, who's definitely one of the top players in the Premier League right now. As you can see, I've actually dropped Perrin for this game, because after that defensive goalkeeping error against Reading, I thought he needs to be punished for this. I bring Davis on. Fren also makes an appearance in at centre back. Davis comes on and Court comes on in place of Schneider and Ibra. But it starts off pretty bad. Fernando Torres has a finesse shot. It does go quite far over, so luckily it wasn't as bad as I first thought. But Davis breaks into the area and gives us a 1-0 lead at Stamford Bridge. And but the only problem was it was 40 minutes into the game, so we still had so long to just try and hold on for. And as you can see, Mata's header doesn't really do too much. Ramirez, I think it was actually Ramirez's header, but Ramirez actually goes down injured. Luckily the referee didn't give a penalty. But speaking of injuries here, Ramu, I'm not too sure what really happens. As you can see, one of my players has stayed down, and that is Nathaniel Klein, my right back. But in a minute I'll show you the replay of the challenge, because 3 Southampton players and 1 Chelsea player involved. And as you can see there, you can't really get a clear picture of it, but it does look like that Klein was taken out by one of his own players. In the last minute of the game, who else but Petr Cech to score against me and deny me the 3 points. But that's the advantage of bringing your keeper up for a corner. And David Fox there, a terrible defending mistake, allows Lampard in just to tap in a smash the ball home. And Chelsea have stolen all 3 points in the last minute of the game, as you can see there, and we walk away with absolutely nothing to show from this game, which is not good. I was not happy. I was really angry whilst doing this episode. We shouldn't be dropping all 3 points, even if it is against a team like Chelsea in the last minute. And that has actually took us 17th now. We're at the bottom of the European, the qualify for European spots. So we really can't afford to drop points. And as you can see, Ramirez is now on the bench. Didn't really rush him into the first team. So Yassine will start. Davis is still in goal despite what happened in the last game. And Obeng starts in as right back as Nathaniel Klein is out injured. But it's not, the keeper was out of the goal. Mukah had an open goal, and he just managed to miss. And that was pretty much the whole agenda of this whole game for me. Snodgrass breaks him. Davis comes out to try and get the ball out of him, but nothing he could do. Snodgrass gives Norwich the 1-0 lead. And the start of the second half wasn't much better. Becky over pretty much an open goal, just taps the ball home, gives Norwich 2-0 lead for 55 minutes. The game was very frustrating for me. Yassine picks up the ball just outside the area, finds Mukah. Mukah gets his third goal of this episode, and that is 2-1. There was a slight bit of time to pull things back, but that was just not to be. It's just a really frustrating team, Norwich. I'm seeing to really struggle and world class. But Tete picks up the ball on the wing. No idea what Foran was doing. Schneiderlin couldn't get anywhere near him. But Tete makes it 3-1, and that is all the points gone from that one. And that is the end of the episode. I hope you did enjoy. Please do hit that like and subscribe button if you did. And yeah, it was a bit of a bad episode. We only got 4 points out of 4 games. We need to do a lot better than that. But I hope to see you all in the next episode of my Southampton career mode.